So you want to go into nursing school, but you do not know what nursing prerequisite classes are needed. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the nursing prerequisite classes I took to get into community college nursing school. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Now I know that this video has been long overdue, you guys. I have been promising this video for a long time. If you guys haven't seen my previous videos where I talk about community college, why I chose community college, I not only did my prerequisite classes at a community college, but I also did nursing school at a community college. So how many times can I say community college? Anyways, before I start, I do want to say that this video and this information that I'm providing to you is based off of my experience and based off of the nursing school I went to. I don't share what nursing school I went to. I have never shared it in any of my videos. I do live in California, so I did attend a community college in California. And also, I want to mention that not only will I share the list of prerequisite classes I took, but I will also share like when I took the classes and how many units and all that, so you kind of have an idea of how you can also space out these classes. I go into great detail in other videos, which will be linked down below, about prerequisite classes, not specifically what classes, because that will be in this video. And like I've mentioned before, you do need to make sure that you finish certain classes before you can move on to finish other prerequisite nursing classes, which I'll talk about more in this video as I go through the list of classes that I took. So anyways, I just wanted to put it out there. Make sure you do your own research. Make sure you go to the nursing school website that you are interested in attending to find out specifically what list of prerequisite classes are needed prior to you even applying into that program. So that's super important for you guys to do. So let's get right into the video. So I'm going to start off with the science classes that need to be completed, and those are microbiology, an introduction to general chemistry, human anatomy, and human physiology. Now I did take human anatomy and physiology separately because it was going to be like way too much to take it together. So those are the science classes that are needed. Now, in order for you to even get into physiology, like you have to make sure you do anatomy first. And in order for me to do microbiology, I needed to make sure I finished chemistry, anatomy, and physiology in order for me to qualify to even get into microbiology. So that was one of my last science classes that I took. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. And these other nursing prerequisite classes that are non-science related are also important for you to finish prior to you even applying into the nursing program. And those are reading and comprehension, which for me was English 1A. Some people, like when you go into community college, you have to take a test, and it depending on how you score on those tests, that means which nursing class and which math class you can go into. So with that being said, I was able to just go directly into English 1A, which is a reading and comprehension class, instead of doing like other English classes. So because of the entrance exam to the community college, I was like beyond that basic English class, and I was able to just jump straight into reading and comprehension, which is a class that is needed for the nursing program. And then you also had to take either Math 103, which is Foundations of Algebra, or higher, but I took Statistics 7. So I think it was like elementary statistics that I took. And then you also had to take General Psychology, Introduction to Sociology, or you can take cultural anthropology or critical thinking about social problems. And I decided to take just Intro to Sociology. I think that was just so much easier. Now, in order to apply to the nursing program, not only do you have to finish all these classes, which are required to even apply into the program, but you have to make sure that you have a GPA of at least 2.5, at least that's what it was for my community college. And usually if you decide to attend a community college, the GPA that is required is much lower. And also all these nursing prerequisite classes need to be at least a C or better in order for them to even like qualify as a completed prerequisite. If you don't have a C or better, then you have to retake the class, which could potentially affect your GPA. You also have to take a TEAS exam. It's TEAS. It's like an entrance exam to get into nursing school. Now, it looks like from the research I was doing, because when I did it, it had to be at least a 70% or higher. And now it's a 62% or higher at the community college I went to. So, like I said, I took the TEAS exam, but there's other people that I've heard like on YouTube that they talk about the HESI exam, H-E-S-I. I know nothing about that, but I'm assuming it's also an entrance exam that you need to take to get into the nursing program. It's just like a different type. I don't know what the differences are, so you'd have to, you know, look up that information. So I'm not sure about that. But these are all the nursing prerequisite classes that were needed to get into a community college nursing program, at least my specific community college nursing program. As you guys know, I love sharing my nursing knowledge and just giving you as much information as I can for you to be successful. I have nursing.com here on the screen sharing it with you guys because I want you guys to know about this amazing resource for future nurses. Now, there are, as you can see here, pre-nursing courses that are available in nursing.com. I'll leave the link down in the description box for you guys. In the pre-nursing courses, you have all these different courses available to you. You have TEAS prep course, you have the HESI prep course, you have nursing school prep, and you have all these other different courses. Now, let's say that you want to do anatomy and physiology. You have lessons, cheat sheets, Picmonics. If you've never used Picmonic, you have to get on it. I love using Picmonic. It's a whole different subscription, but look at this. Nursing.com already has Picmonic videos within nursing.com, and it's perfect. I've used Picmonic before, and it's like a perfect supplemental tool to help you learn and understand the information that you're learning in nursing school, or in this case, in pre-nursing. So let me show you guys. I want to show you guys just so that you guys can see. There is a lot of information in here, you guys. You guys are gonna love it. So it's obviously video lectures, and then you have practice questions that you can do. If you want to do specifically to pre-nursing, you can choose the length of the quiz that you want to take. So anywhere from 5 questions to 50 questions. You have HESI categories, TEAS categories. So I did this question just so I can show you really quickly. And as soon as you submit the question, you get feedback right away. You get any lesson that is related specifically to the question, so you can click directly onto it. So you also are able to do study plans. So let's say you're learning something in biochemistry and you just don't understand a certain lesson that you're learning. So you're going to add it. It's going to go over and transfer over to selected lessons, and you're going to save the study plan. And once it saves, it creates a whole study plan for you, and you can start doing questions and videos off of that information that you get from the study plan that you created. So I had to share this information with you guys because this information is so valuable. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see that you do good in pre-nursing requisite classes. I want to see that you finish your whole nursing journey. So this is valuable information. This is not only going to help you in pre-nursing, but through all your nursing journey, like I've said. So make sure to check out the link down in the description box if you're interested in learning more about nursing.com. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. Now moving on to where I share exactly like what classes I took per semester. Let me just remind you that I've been a nurse for 10 years. So I graduated high school back in 2007. And it was like obviously like in May, like everybody else I'm assuming when they graduate high school. So before I even graduated high school, I already knew that I was gonna become a nurse. That's what I wanted to do. So I just started right away with like the classes. As soon as I graduated high school, I started that summer at community college. And if you see me looking down, it's because reading off my notes here. So in the summer of 2007, I decided to take American Government, and that was the only class I took. So that was 3 units. And then fall of 2007, so that's like August to December, I decided to take Statistics 7, which is elementary statistics, and then English 1A, reading and composition, and then I took a nutrition course and also a medical terminology. I also took that one, and that was a total of 14 units for fall of 2007. And then for spring of 2008, which is January through May, I believe, I took US history from like 1877, and then intro to sociology, and then I took a philosophy course. Oh my god, I hated that class so much, and that was an ethics class. And also I took human biology, which was biology 5, and I needed that class to even get into I think it was chemistry. I needed that class to get into chemistry. So that's another example of like a class that you need to finish prior to doing the prerequisite class. For spring of 2008, I took 13 units. And I think I've mentioned in other videos, I did not take a break. I went semester after semester after semester to school to try to finish as fast as I could. So in the summer of 2008, I took public speaking and general psychology, which is pretty much like introduction to psychology. And I really hated public speaking, and I still hate it to this day. But I think, and I feel like it's getting like a little better, but I don't like public speaking. But anyways, that was 6 units. And then moving on to fall of 2008, I did general chemistry, human anatomy, and also lifespan development. So that was a total of 11 units. Spring of 2009, I did microbiology, a computer concepts class, and human psychology, and that was a total of 13 units. Then summer of 2009, I did just 1 unit of fitness and health, which was pretty much a PE class, and I think all we did was like walk at school. And then fall of 2009, I did an English 3 class, critical reading and writing. I don't know why I did that. I thought maybe I was going to transfer to State University, but that didn't happen. So I think that's why I took that class. And then, oh no, I did a fitness walking class. I think the other one was aerobics that I did the semester before. And also an art appreciation class. And that was 7 units in the fall of 2009. So all these prerequisite classes that I took were not only for the nursing program, but if I wanted to transfer over to like a state university to do my BSN, I could, but I never had to transfer over to a state university because I ended up doing my BSN online, but that's a whole different video. So anyways, I hope that this video helped you guys. Now, in regards to FAFSA or any financial aid, I am not the person that you could probably ask any questions to. I'm not familiar really with FAFSA because I did not get any loans or anything like that for school. Like nobody really helped me get through school. It was like just my parents who helped me during my nursing prerequisite classes and then also during nursing school. So I'm not really sure about that. I also want to mention that while I was doing my nursing prerequisites, I was working as a CNA part-time. So it is doable to work part-time, or if you want full-time. I did take classes in the morning, at night, whenever they were available, and I tried to just stack them all together so I wasn't at school every day. So I would do it like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and try to go all day, etc. So I hope that this video helped you guys. I know it was long overdue, but I think I definitely went into great detail. If you have any questions, comment down below and ask any questions you have. Maybe I could do like another Q&A about community college prerequisite classes or nursing school. Whatever questions you have, put them down below for me and I will answer any other questions. Make sure you check out these videos right here because I talk more about community college and any other questions you may have, like frequently asked questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in another video.